It's a sunny Thursday morning, and we thank God for the sunshine. If you just tuned in, this is Oxford TV, and you're watching Good Morning Ghana. My name is Ernestina Na Kokwe Tego, and this program is proudly brought to you by Oxford Institute of Business and Journalism. For our motivational capsule of the day, I want us to take a good look at something Thomas Edison said. He said many of life failures are from people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Sometimes in life we decide to give up on some of life's issues because we think we've tried for the third time, we've tried for 90th time and it's not working. But I want you to understand something this morning. That's just the time you decide to quit. That is where your victory or your success begins. So never give up on what you believe in. We'll take a quick break from our proud sponsors. When we are back, newspaper review comes up. Stay with us. Welcome back from that break. Remember that this is Good Morning Ghana and we are live on Oxford TV. This program is brought to you by Oxford Institute of Business and Journalism. Oxford Institute of Business and Journalism is a NAFTEC accredited school that offers diploma in journalism, diploma in business administration, diploma in secretariatship. So if you want to offer any of the above mentioned programs, the best place to be is Oxford Institute of Business and Journalism. They are located in the Ashanti region, Kwadaso, between Kwadaso and Oshimase. That's where you can locate the school. You can also visit their website on www.oxfordinstituteofbusiness.com on any of the social media handles. We are next. Up next is the newspaper review, and Abana and Sami are ready. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Sami, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. What about you?
I'm doing well as well. I promised to call yesterday, didn't it?
I realized you were busy.
Yes, I was. We'll talk more after the show. Abna,
Yes,
it's been a while.
Oh, yeah.
I've missed you.
I miss you more.
I can see this UK thing has really done a lot of work on
Oh,
you.
you see, when you are blessed, you know, everything will show you up. So.
Hope you brought a lot of things.
Of course, I did. Just come home and then.
Definitely, I'll come home. Definitely, I'll come home. So the Easter festivity begins today, and I'm asking, how are you guys going to celebrate this festive season?
Okay, actually, Easter, as we all know, we are remembering the death of Christ. And so it's going to be all about church activities and then praying. Usually, when I was a kid, we all know Easter is the time to ask for forgiveness of sins. And so I have grown with it. And so this Easter, I'm trying my possible best not to stay away from certain things that could make me a sinner at this particular moment. And so it's a holy season for
holy season.
So I'm playing the holy role.
Sami, what about you?
Easter is the time to show love. So I think we all have to show love to our colleagues and go to church. So for me, I'll be going to church.
All right, darling. All right, darling. There's a lot of happenings here in Ghana.
Sure.
We can find a lot of interesting stories on the various newspapers. I have here Daily Guide, and it says fishmonger banished. So I don't know what exactly she has done, but according to the story, this lady refused to pay a fund that was imposed by the Edina Traditional Council, okay. And because of that, she has been banished from being part of the Fishmongers Association. Do you think this is really a good thing?
Okay, actually, to me, I think it's so unfair for not paying the fund, and so she's banished out of an association. They should have found out the reason why she decided not to pay. It could be financial problem, and so banishing her from that association to me was so wrong. It's so unfair to do that to her. They don't know what really was the cause for her delaying or not paying that fine, and so they should have sought for her reasons before doing acting on such thing, something like that.
I personally think that it was unfair, as she said. At least they should have sought her advice on the reasons why she really did that, as she said. I also think that maybe she has been paying her fund for a while now, and maybe whatever, sometimes people pay fund, but maybe she's not seeing any improvement with the fund she's paying, so she decided not to really pay any longer. Sammy, what do you say about the story?
For me, I think suspending her would be better, because banishing her, it's something weird. And we all don't know the problem or why she refused to pay the money. So I think suspending her would be better than banishing.
I think they should really find out the reason. Just like Tina said, it could be she's been paying, but she's not seeing any improvement. So they should know the reasons for not paying.
If she has been paying it, I don't think the banished thing will come in.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
because if someone is playing stubborn, that's where the authority must show their
actions.
Yes. So for me, I think she hasn't been paying it. That's why the authority has banished her.
All right, Sammy, what do you have with you?
And I have the mirror here, and on the front page I have police grab heart surgeon over 12,000 scam. A 35-year-old self-styled heart surgeon who allegedly swindled a lady of an amount of 12,000 Ghana cedi under the pretext of securing her a job in the grip of the police in the northern region. So some people are eating, they are using their mind. So, Abna, what do you have to say about this particular issue?
With this surgeon, I think he deserves what has happened to him, because people are frauding. The scammers are too much. Everybody just gets up and scam. They just fraud anybody like that. And so he should be sentenced. He needs a direct sentence. He just been police, Ghana today. He might just come out and then misbehave again. So he should just be he should be thrown into the jails in Sawem, and then to be given some number of years in prison to learn his lesson.
And I think sometimes the citizen, we have to be careful. We don't have to pay any huge amount to someone sake of the person is getting you a job. You have to follow, or you have to push hard to get the job yourself. So Ernestina,
I personally think that the rate of unemployment is really high recently. So people are desperate for jobs and they will do anything. We can all take a good record of what happened the other time, where the police were recruiting new officers, and people from all walks of life were really going in to secure a job. And so we know, because of the lack of the high rate of unemployment rates, people are desperate and they'll do anything to secure a job. But as Abina said earlier, I think we all have to be watchful. We have to be vigilant and be very careful with people we really seek help from, because
but even if you are desperate looking for a job and you have 12,000, you can set up a business.
That's
like what work are you looking for? You have 12,000 Ghana cedis and you don't have to pay to someone.
One problem about we Ghanaians is they think white collar job is the ultimate job. They see business, those entrepreneurs, as just useless people. They've never been to school before.
No.
But today, when you go outside countries, you will see entrepreneurs who never went to class. Like, they've not been to these high schools, they've not acquired their degrees, their PhD or whatever, but they are gaining, they are earning. So that is our ignorance. Ghanaians think a white collar job is the best, yes, which is so wrong. You can start a business and then you will end up eating. So,
Hapana, what do you have?
Actually, I have a very interesting topic here that says a shoemaker convicted over Akpateshiwi.
Oh, nice story there.
And in looking deep into this story, it was about this Ashanti guy. He's a shoemaker and has a bar. And then he's selling this mixture of these narcotic drugs. And then finally, he was caught. And so he's been taken to 2 years in prison.
It's interesting how people, last time I heard from a friend, now people are trying to make weed toffees. And I asked myself, really interesting. And now they are mixing weed with alcoholic drinks. Things are really getting very bad in Ghana.
And even I know this particular person kind of soliciting for fund, but that's the work he's doing. He's standing at the roadside and he have his customers. So if they get there, they'll just take it and pay it.
These people, I think, should government should just take hold of them. It's so bad. They are influencing our youth so badly. Because with this shoemaker, for instance, his customers will definitely be the youth of today.
Yes.
It's so bad. It's so bad. I think we have to do something about it. The youth need to be educated on things like this narcotic drug and aphrodisia. It won't help. It has a lot of negative effects on their life, and so we have to try our best to educate them on such things.
I think this should really serve as a wake-up call to all of us. Sure. Wherever we find ourselves, we just have to spread the news, educate each other on how bad this our health. Thanks so much, guys, for being here.
Thank you too for having.
So this is our newspaper review. Abena comes up with the health news. Stay with us.
Hello again, you're welcome to the health segment of the Good Morning Ghana show. Like we posted on our social media platforms, that what is the implication when your palms are itching? And the comments were so funny. Some were saying the implication is there's a huge sum of money coming your way. Well, there are some other reasons why our palms itches. And then our very first reason is the hand eczema. And when your palms are itching, there is this bacteria called disidrotic bacterial eczema, which causes the palms to itch. And so when your palms are itching, it's not all about money, but then there's a sickness called hand eczema. And the second one is also allergic reaction. When your palms are itching, it might be that your body is exposed to a chemical that is eventually allergic to your body, or your body is allergic to that chemical, and so it causes hand itching. And diabetes is also another cause of palm itching. So when your palms are itchy, don't think it's money. It's not money. There are a lot of sickness or diseases behind that is causing this particular itches in the palm. And diabetes, since there is high blood sugar level, it causes the body or the palm to be very dry and then also itchy. So when your palms are itching, please do well to check your diabetes or your sugar level. It might be that, not money coming from anywhere. And then the second one, reaction to medication. Sometimes we might be on medication and then the medicine, we are somehow a little allergic to that medicine we are putting on, and so it causes palm itching. And then the last one is nerve disorder. Is when there is this when your sugar blood level is high, the palm, there are some nerves in the palm that is damaged, and so when it's damaged, it causes the palm to itch. It causes the palm to itch, and then you might think there is money coming from somewhere. So my lovely viewers, for today's health segment, I have given you 5 reasons why our palms itches. It's not an implication that there is money somewhere coming. There are some diseases that are attached to it, and so we should do well to go for checkups and then correct such things. Thank you very much. I am Abena.
So that was the health news from Abena, and remember it was brought to you by Delacroix Mineral Water. My sweetheart is here. I call him my sweetheart, Mr. Iwolf. What's up? You know, whenever I see you, I get very excited because I know you have a lot of excitement stories for us. Well, so what is happening in the world of entertainment?
There's a lot of happening. There's a lot of happening in the world of entertainment. You know, just Ghanaian UK based Paul Kujoinim just go and just have a very standing ovation on the Britain Got Talent, and it's always very interesting, you know, in the news of Ghana. And, you know, just recently started there for Mr. The boss of the music, Success Music, has also just ended their contract with this rapper, a strong man. You know, it's also people are just talking about in the country and social media as well. You know, so there are a lot of stories going on in the city. You know, so that's all is going on there.
Interesting. Then it's good to know that Ghana, we are really climbing the ladder to the highest point.
Yeah,
I'm really glad hearing those nice stories. So, take it up.
My name is Michael Ibos, and I take you to the entertainment segment on the Oxford TV. And I have a story. A Ghanaian UK player called a standing comedian called Kojoinim just receive a standing ovation with audience. Also have a golden buzzer with a jet called Simon Cowell on the Britain Got Talent, and you know, on this Saturday it's a kind of very interesting epic performance there, and it got him to just, you know, shed tears because of how amount they're receiving, the amount of receiver they're receiving. All the audience were just applauding him for what is done. You know, it's kind of very we add up a lot of things to Ghana, and you know, you put Ghana on the map of the world. You know, when a Ghanaian go to Britain Got Talent and just expose something of that something of that talent to there, it's kind of very good news. And we also go to the house of Links Entertainment. Just quite recently, there was also a news just going around that Miss V has also just left the Links Entertainment. But just yesterday, the CEO Richie Manson had just come to clear the air that Miss Richie and Miss V is now good living or not parted with the Links Entertainment. But Miss V is not in the best shape to do a professional music. You know, he's very heavily pregnant and he's not going to do, or she's not in the best shape or in the best fit to do a professional music. This coming from the Links Entertainment. We go to another story of the CEO of Success Music, with Michael Owusu, the old popular Sako there, has also ended a contract with Boy or Signing Strongman. Also, which has resulted or erupted a lot of brouhaha in the country due to the trade that Strongman just tweeted on Twitter, and people were just talking about. He said a good footballer cannot be a good coach. People think Sako hasn't been a good promoter to the career of Strongman, and people also think that maybe Sako, the Strongman, also been very, very disrespectful to his boss. But people also think maybe Sako hasn't been a promoter, because compare the Strongman to his peers, Strongman is just limited, and Strongman hasn't been or achieved a crime out that he was supposed to achieve. And you know, these are some of the entertainment that they have, and I'll probably tell you that this program was proudly sponsored by Oxford Institute of Business and Journalism, and I'll be back after this short commercial break with more news on Good Morning Ghana. Thank you.
Welcome from that quick commercial break. You're still watching Good Morning Ghana on Oxford Television with me, Ama Ahenkraba for Samuel. Now, we're focusing on the Champions League that happened yesterday and some of the scores. Porto lost 4-1 to Liverpool. Manchester United scored Tottenham Hotspur 4-3. And on the next story, over the weekend there was a story that broke up that Sports Ministry is spending $8 million on the Black Stars, and just this afternoon, Minister of Sports and Tourism has come and cleared the air that denies the $8 million budget for the Black Stars. That's all for the sports, and Ms. Ernestina is sitting by to continue the program. Thank you.
So that was some some exciting news coming out from the world of sports. I'm actually very glad that Liverpool won by 4 goals, because I'm a Liverpool fan. Oh. I'm not going to look excited. It's okay,
it's so irritating why she's just praising Liverpool so much. Come on. It's so irritating.
Liverpool has been the best so
I just don't like that team. You know, Man U all the way.
Oh, we know.
Where is Man U?
Man U was
they lost their game.
Where is
we
Man
lost
U?
the fact we lost.
Okay, so you have let's talk about Liverpool.
So I just hate Liverpool.
You
I
lost,
shouldn't talk about Liverpool. US, please. Let's just hate Liverpool. Man U for real. We are the Red Devils, and we are going.
Thank God,
Very Manchester United.
Thank God, Barca decided to end your excitement.
For Barca, US, for Barca, we just decided to let them score us. Okay?
Are you
we
sure?
felt, yes, we did.
Oh, really?
We felt pity, and then we made them score us. It was intentional. So if people think Man U was so down for Barca, it was intentional. Actually, there was an agreement. Okay. Yeah. So relax, Man U fans. Glory, Man United.
You still decided to deliberately allow them to score.
Yes, we did. We were just testing our fans.
You still don't look excited about it.
Anyway,
thank God you guys Mind you, Basa decided to defeat you.
They
guys,
didn't
and I
decide.
feel
We
very
had an
excited about
agreement.
it. Also, soon we've come to the end of today's show. It's been an exciting one. I personally have learned a lot, and I know you have learned. You've learned a lot as well. We'll end today's program here. I pray that as we begin the Easter festivity today, stay close to God. Do not do that which is contrary to the will of God, and make sure that you draw more closer to God and pray that you have more of God and less of yourself. We'll end your see you same time tomorrow. We are out.